No one calling me a robot chicken! No one does that to my buddy! What did you fool?
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Playing with Plastic. I'm the Big Cat, and today I'm super excited to take a look at the Transformers Studio Series 86 Deluxe Class Brawn. Let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging first. Really nice artwork of Brawn here. I don't know who the artist is, but they should credit it. They should also credit the designer, sculptor, all that stuff. But they don't. There you go. 23 steps. We'll see about that. This is number 22 in the SS86 line. Man, I love Brawn. I've been waiting for a Brawn figure since I got back into collecting Transformers. I don't do many Transformers on this channel, but that's just because, like, that's a lot of work, Transformers reviews, in my opinion. You know, I tip my cap to those fellas who do that, because it's a lot of work going from, like, alt mode to robot mode and then doing comparisons. You got to transform everything. That's a lot of work, man. And like I said, hats off to those guys. But I'll do the odd Transformers review. I don't really collect many mainline figures. But I told myself if they came out with a Brawn, that would be an exception. Brawn, the Autobots' demolitions expert, is amazingly strong for his size. Due to his small stature, he often attempts to overcompensate by playing up his macho personality, aka Napoleon Syndrome. He loves a challenge, be it rugged off-roading or charging headlong at foes several times his size. He has a lot of chutzpah and a somewhat sarcastic sense of humor, ever at the ready. In addition to his great strength, Brawn is also so tough as to be almost indestructible. Almost. Man, Brawn's been one of my favorite Transformers forever. I was so happy to see this. And I'm happy they didn't do a death version, because it makes me sad. If you haven't seen Transformers, the movie, it's one of the most traumatizing kids' movies ever made. Especially, you know, it probably doesn't have the same impact now as it does back then, of course. But if you were growing up watching Transformers and then, all of a sudden somebody, here, check this movie out. Yeah, poor old Brawn. Getting in close at the details. This looks great. This is all painted yellow. Painted here. The silver is painted. Paint. And that's it. This yellow is slightly different because there is no paint. And right under here, that's just plastic. I like this. No clear, transparent plastic. They just used... Whoa. Oh. They just used a solid plastic and painted the windows. Really like that. Really well done. Got the Autobot symbol there on his hood. And they nailed the head sculpt. I really like that. Like, that's the star of the show for me. And that those blue eyes. Bit of a backpack on him. But I've seen worse. When it came in the packaging, it was like this. So that's not good. Just Flip that up and it takes a little bit away. Not bad. He comes with one accessory. This little tiny pistol. It might be accurate. I am not sure. We'll get into articulation. Okay. It's easy to move the head if you pull the chest out. Makes it a little bit easier. So the head can go left and right. Very tight. Very tight. So there's that. Shoulders do a full 360. Out like that. We have single jointed elbows, but they get you pretty good. They get some good depth there. Anglage. The wrist, there's no movement at the wrist, but it, because of transformation, can go in and out. We have swivel at the waist, no ab crunch, of course. We have a bend at the knee that gives less than 90. Slightly less than 90. Right there. We have a thigh cut. And we have down on the front toe and crazy angle on those ankles. You know what I mean? Not bad for articulation. Not the best, but he's a chunky little dude. Does what he's supposed to. Very nice. Something that is possible, a little Easter egg if you will. You can put him in his G1 mode. His toy mode. I will put the comparison right next to it, so you can see what I mean. That's cool. Alright, you know what time it is. It's time for everybody's favorite game. Can he sit in a chair? Oh my god. Alright. So far so good. Slight bend. It's coming back. He can sit in a chair! Damn, he can sit in a fucking chair. Look at him, legs crossed. Let's get into transformation. I ain't going to be doing this much. I like to leave this to the professionals. You guys know who the Transformers guys are out there. And, yeah, I'm not even going to tell you the steps as I go. I'm just going to do it. If you're looking for step-by-step instructions, this is the wrong place. So, let's go ahead. Arms up. So there we have Brawn, all transformed, looking very G1-like. I'll put the picture here. Yeah. Really well done. Of course, it could be better in areas like just more paint. Like, look, this window's not painted. Could have easily put some blue on there, too. I guess I'll have to do that. Tire on top is nice. Comes out. Yeah, all in all, not bad. So here he is, next to Siege Prime, who is the only other Transformer that I have out at the moment transformed into his alt mode. There you go. I mean, it's Siege, but that should work. Yeah. So I have other means of transportation, though. Here he is next to a Marvel Legends motorcycle. Came with the Punisher. Professor X and his mode of transportation. I don't have many of my 86 figures out, so bear with me. I don't have any other Brawn figures, too. They don't do many figures for Brawn. I don't know what's up with that. But here, start him off with whatever his name is that came with the Ark. Next to a Masterpiece Sideswipe. Here he is. Next to Grimlock. And that works pretty well, I think. Oh, that makes me happy. I like that. The 86 line kills it. It's the only line I collect now, and regular, the main line. I've switched pretty much to third party. Next to Kingdom Optimus Prime. Next to Kingdom Rodimus Prime. Just because it's right next to me. Next to a Transform Element Optimus Prime. TE01. There we go. And because Blaster's one of my favorite Autobots as well, this is the Deformation Space Blaster. I think it's DS02. And here, this will give you anybody's interested in the 3-0 line. This is the 3-0 MDLX Bumblebee. And I think Brawn might be slightly... No, I think they're like about the same height. And that's going to do it for our look at the Studio Series 86 Brawn from Transformers the movie. And I'm in love with this figure. I can see its blind spots, even though it's just like a kick in the face of nostalgia. Man, I could just hear him talking when I look at him. The head sculpt is great. I wish the legs could have been a little better. The feet, not so bad though. I don't really got many complaints. For me, highly recommended. The SS86 line is just kicking all kinds of ass. I can't wait for Ultra Magnus. He looks fantastic. A lot better than the Earthrise or the Kingdom, which I have. He should just get a 4, but because I love Brawn, I love Transformers the movie, it's forever burnt into my mind. 4.5 out of 5. That's also going to do it for this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys next time. Big Cat out.